Good morning, everyone. It's Lynn Bell. Y'all, I think one of the hardest things to do is to, when I want to speak about the things that I've been through, is to do it in an effective manner. Speaking with about communication, I want to be effective. I want to bring about a change and awareness. Now, saying that, y'all, this is all for entertainment purposes, for TikTok only. 18 plus trigger warning, and I speak of things from my own personal perspective. Y'all, in the last 3 months, have y'all seen me physically improve online? That I'm smiling more, that I'm laughing more, that I'm starting to relax, that I'm starting to heal, that I'm starting to glow, that I'm starting to be happy. What was the significant change in the last 3 months that brought about this change in me? That you see it, the attacks, the aggressions, the triggering, the active open gang stalking has decreased in the last 3 months. And that's because they were trying to do something. You have a visible physical indicator of improvement after the trigger being decreased significantly. I want to show you something else. 155. This is a picture of one of my old boyfriends. I know it's all fuzzy, but y'all, our birthdays are in the same month, same year. We're only a couple days apart. We even looked alike. Him just a guy and me a girl. My mama used to let him use her car all the time. You know what that meant. She allowed him to spend the night, use her car, give him money, let him cook for her. But he was also fucking my sister. The one that I could be her twin. That keeps coming up, don't it? That pattern. That obsessive pattern. That being said, I'm reminded of my sister's husband. As far as I'm aware of, she's only had one. Y'all, she had allegedly said that she found him with a pair of her daughter's panties, allegedly. But y'all, she also allegedly did everything she could to destroy his career. Allegedly. My crows. Now, y'all, I'm going to tell you another thing. See, my best friend and her daughter years ago asked me to be a character witness for her daughter when she was in a custody battle for her child, for her first child. They didn't need me to testify when I went to court that day because she'd already lost custody. I don't know why. I was just asked to testify about her character and what I knew of it, which was very little. She used to babysit my kids when they were babies, my girls. She'd been around, and matter of fact, I paid her to decorate for my daughter's 15th birthday. She was trying to start a company. And then after my husband passed, when my best friend reached out to me and wanted to know if her daughter could come, would I open my home because her husband was abusing her. That's what I was told. I was told that he was beating her. She come over, but she was also telling me that she was having an affair with my nephew, the one she dated when they were teenagers. But she was also seeing her daughter's best friend's daddy, the mechanic from church, that's the manager over on Glover Avenue. That there was, I think, one or two military men. There was quite a few men. Anyhow, but she was also in an open argument, her and her mama, my best friend, were in an argument with my best friend's daughter's husband's mama or mother-in-law and wife. His boss's mama and wife. Apparently, she was a nurse anesthetist and a pastor. It's the obsessive patterns, the lies, the deceits, the projection, the blame. This is what I see. The man that I had, that I was with to begin with, and y'all, it was a fuck buddy situation. I ain't gonna bullshit you. But if you're gonna be in a fuck buddy relationship with me, don't lie to me, especially when we're being honest. Because I did reject him. I even told him, if you can't keep up with me and all the other bitches you fucking, get an energy drink. He didn't like that. His daughter even called me and asked me, is there a way we can repair this? And I said, no, I think it would be toxic. And it's been extremely toxic. What I'm seeing is that some people, myself included, again, the control, the manipulation, the obsession, I see this cycle. And y'all, I take it back to the malignant, narcissistic personality that's so rampant in our society. Y'all, I went through all this stuff. I've endured and endured and endured, but I choose to learn from it. I choose to learn to grow. I see the cycle that repeated in my children's life. I see the roles they played, that my son was the black sheep. Hindsight is a lot of things, ain't it? Sometimes so is awareness. There are many times I ask, how did I not see it before? And y'all, I'm reminded of a nurse practitioner, and she said, you see fraud everywhere. Y'all, 4 years ago, I didn't see the things I see now. The way I see now, when she was asking me about seeing that fraud, y'all, that reaction and us seeing it like that, y'all, that's the complex post-traumatic. These reactions, y'all, now I focus more on looking at my wounding. Why am I reacting? Or what is the fear if I have an addictive behavior? Addictive behaviors are normally a masking or a shielding or a numbing. What are we numbing? What is the fear? What is the underlying fear of the fear? Sometimes we fall back to old addictive patterns because it's almost like a holding pattern. We're like, what the fuck? I know how to deal with this. When you start to see that and you go, and you don't shame yourself for being human. We're all human. We all make human mistakes. The difference is, what are you going to choose to do when you see the pattern? When you become aware? Are you going to keep hiding it? You're going to keep blaming others? You're going to keep projecting and blaming? What my sister and my family stole from me this time is not the first. I never even got to see my daddy's will. Never even knew about it being read. I wonder why. It's a pattern. An effective pattern in our communities, in our society. That the lies, the drugs, the sexual activity, the hiding and blaming of others. It's a vicious cycle we all play. When do we stop? When do we become aware? When do we stop